Now we have now structured data like if I talk about the place, temperature, something we can give the minimum, maximum, different places, anything, right? So this also again structured data, right? Table format. It is a what file it is? Can you guess what file it is? JSON file.
Dictionary. JSON.
Example.
JSON file, right? JSON file. So everything is a store ID JSON file. Again, JSON file also, but in the form of structured format, right? Again, the form of the structured format. Right, store id, banner, store id, like different store ids we have different, right? Here the data is consistent, right, data is the consistent. So next is the everyone clear about the unstructured data? Anyone doubt about the structured data? Everyone clear about the structured data? Anyone doubt about the structured data?
I thought JSON is a semi-structure, right?
Gemist, see, actually there is only two things, structured and unstructured. There is no word called semi-structured. Ideally, semi-structured can be classified either structured data or unstructured data. Depends on what kind of data it is holding.
Okay.
Right. Hmm. Right. Now, next thing, right, unstructured data. So no fixed dimensions, no structure. It could be any format. Generally, any data which is in the form of what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Text data. What about this? Audio. What about this? Image. What about this? Video. So simple to say, any data which is in the form of text, audio, video, or image, those kind of data are classified as unstructured data, right? So text means you can think about PDF document can be text, Word document can be a text, anything, right? So what about this unstructured data? Here we have an image, right? Here we have a different, we need to classify cat or not cat, right? This is some text. So this is some Chinese language. By using the NLP and all, we need to convert where everyone can able to understand. None of us cannot able to understand this language. What is it? How to read also, right? If I want to tell you about what is the difference between structured data as well as unstructured data, simple to say, structured data can be displayed in the form of rows and columns, which is in the form of table format. It cannot be displayed in the column or rows and columns. It contains general numbers and strings data. General unstructured data contains the images, audio, video, emails, and all. So as per the data, 20% of data are being generated using only the structured data. Now in the latest in the world currently, 80% of data being generated using the unstructured data. So generally for structured data, you require less storage, less memory. As you're storing, you require more storage, easier to protect, and require more difficult uh, protect with the legacy system database and all. Majority of database, relational database does not support to the unstructured data, so you need to use MongoDB kind of thing, databases or other databases. You should use this. Now, can you go through it? I'll explain it one more time if you're not clear. Any point? If any point is not clear, kindly let me know. I will explain one more time. Any point is not clear, kindly let me know. I'll explain one more time.
So how is spreadsheets unstructured?
Where is the spreadsheet is unstructured, madam?
In the example of
Ah,
unstructured.
email spreadsheets. In the spreadsheet also, you can write the text data, right?
Yes.
That is what.
But spreadsheet is also consists of rows and columns, right?
Of course, but what kind of data we have? Based on data, we can decide, right? Not the
Okay.
type of. Right? Mm. Right. Now let's see. So text data written any form, characters, words together meaningful in the format. Grammar rules. Text data set generally contains a written form of any language, which contains a character or a words arranged together, which will give a meaningful and a formal man. Grammar rules define the structure, right? So if you want to understand structure of thing, any programming language, then it will be easy to define this. For example, while defining the Python user-defined function, how do you define the user-defined function? How do you define the user-defined function in Python? How do you define the user-defined function in the Python? By using the def keyword,
Def.
right?
Def.
Left connection.
Right? So def means we are giving instruction to the Python, we are creating a one function, user-defined one. Suppose starting something with if, what does it mean? That means we are applying some condition, we are going to check some condition, we are giving instruction to the Python. Suppose you are using the for, that means we are iterating a loop, right? We are giving instruction to the Python. So how do you know? So in Python, we have a thing called, keywords, right? Right, there are 35 keywords. What keywords define? Keywords are helpful to define the structure of the program. Similarly, here, if you want to understand the text data and all, you need to understand the grammar rules. What kind of grammar we have? What is the define the structure? All these things we need to understand in detail about this. Right? Right? So that is what the meaning here in this case. So text data set, maybe some of the examples, social media post, tweets, comments, an issue, a matter, anything. Calling all students helping design 3D space container for astronauts. So this is a common statement they given, some tweet, magnet or something, right? We are giving some tweets, comments, anything which is in the form of, or you are writing some mail, right? Come messages or emails, charts, and everything. Again, it is a part of. I'm really sorry, but our plate ties out stock until something. We have written some text. I've copied from the internet, right? Some again you are searching some articles, news, transcripts, everything. Again, it is a part of text data only. Again, it is a part of text data only. So examples of text data: social media posts, tweets, comments, conversations, articles, words arranged meaningful more, written from a particular language. It could be English, French, Arab, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, right? Different languages. Based on this, we can able to get this. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubts so far? Okay. So we have a text data. So by using the NLP, so if you want more details, you have a text data. So NLP handling only with the text data. You have text data by applying NLP techniques like informational rank retrieval, string similarity, language modeling, or right. We have discussed multiple things, right? Word embeddings, right? By using applying multiple things, ultimately what is our requirement is we need to get the information and insights. We need to get the required information as well as insights from this. That is what. So NLP is a mediator or is a middleman which gather the text data. It could be in any form, text, any text form, Word document, PDF, anything. It processes the NLP using different techniques or libraries, and it gives you a summarized output and insights. Right? That is what the meaning of natural language processing. If someone asks you about what is a natural language processing, I think this is how you need to explain to everyone. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Someone asks you how does it help? So text data deriving the meaningful information. The applied NLP is, so on top of NLP, you apply the human interactions. So just talking to that means you're applying chatbots under, then it is called applied NLP, right? So the business use, improve smartphone sales with audience insights, analyze the social media data, most talked issues, sentiments, cause for the identify the negative, build a model, machine learning model or anything, which what causes for the negative sentiments. This is the one of the use case. So can you try to read this? I mean, improve smartphone sales with audience insights, right? How they improve every year. So analyze the social media. So majority of the customers they post in the social media, right? This is the only way to communicate with the people, right? To get the feedback from the people. Right. So what it does, basically it analyze the data, identify the most talked issues and what are the different sentiments, what causes the negative sentiments. Based on this, we will based on this, we will identify the solution. Based on this, we will identify a solution. Right now, any questions, guys? Any doubt? So automatic categories of customer queries, analyze the top keywords and phrases. So for example, so let me tell you one example. Mm. When you call to the customer care, which example I can give you, insurance or bank. Let's talk about bank. Do you want to know the details about the loans? Press 1. Do you want to know the details about the saving account? Press 2. Do you want to know the details about the foreign currency, foreign exchange? Something, press 3. So based on the categorization, the queries will be reverted to or will be directed to the corresponding things. So department keywords and rules automatic categorization. The rules automatic categorization is one of the example for unsupervised NLP. Unsupervised NLP, it can be done using the LDA method, LSA and LDA. LSA no one are using nowadays. LDA is the latent ditch allocation method, which is a famous thing, a famous algorithm technique being used for the automatic categorization of the words. Some another example of identify the patient risk of a cancer, analyze the history of patients and drugs prescribed, identify the entities from the history, business rules to classify the risk levels. Right, this also again being used. Which of the following is an example for unstructured data? Which of the following is an example for unstructured data?
Direct activities 4, number 4.
4.
The last one.
Annual wealth measurement of country? No. Customer data such as gender? No. Transaction information of train ticket reservation? No. Terrorist activities captured? Yes. Yes. Mhm. Which of the following is not example of text data?
Three.
3rd.
Not an example. Social media post is the text data. Search engine result is a scanned image of newspaper. Yes, exactly. It is not a text data, not text data. Okay, KSR article. Okay. Okay, that is all about the some NLP introduction overview of the NLP. We covered that. In tomorrow, practically we'll discuss everything from tomorrow. We will talk about the regular expressions. So we talk about the some regular expressions and all, how to read the data and all regular expressions. And we start with the regular expressions first, and then we will go with the text pre-processing. In tomorrow, we will complete the regular expression and text processing. We'll complete in tomorrow class. Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow also we have class at 7 o'clock. Make sense? Okay. Tomorrow next week we'll finish the. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yes, nothing.
So we just given the today only overview about the NLP. So I hope everyone understood. Is it interesting or is it boring?
It's
Okay.
interesting.
Thank you. So we will discuss tomorrow text pre-processing, and tomorrow we'll finish 2 topics. Next Saturday 3, 4, Sunday 5, 6. Next like this we'll finish the weekly. I mean daily 2 modules from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so that within 6, 5, 6 weeks days we'll finish off it.